Here's a question that's going to become more and more important to the success of your business. Are your customers, clients, or patients happy with their experience? How do you know? Who did they tell? Did they leave a review somewhere like Google, Yelp, CitySearch, TripAdvisor, or on one of the many other review sites? What if they're not happy and leave a negative review anyway? Would you know what to do about it? In the next few minutes, you'll learn why good reviews are critical to the future success of your business, and I'll teach you how to get positive feedback from your customers, clients, or patients. I'll also show you how to find out if people are talking about you online, and I'll explain how to manage and respond to the reviews you get. Hello, I'm Mike Major, and yes, it's an Australian accent, but I've worked with a lot of business owners in the US and in 11 other countries. Of course, your business is unique, but the challenges you face are not. You want more customers and more sales revenue. However, like many business owners, you're a little bewildered by the speed at which marketing is changing. For example, in just a few short years, the yellow pages have been replaced by online search. When potential clients, customers, or patients are looking for a local business, they Google it, or they might go to Bing, YouTube, or even Facebook. And that's why you need positive customer feedback. The widely recognized Bright Local study confirms that 91% of new customers use a search engine to find a local service. 92% of them say online reviews influence their decision, while 88% are reaching that decision after reading just 10 reviews. That means if you have 10 reviews, then 88% of readers won't look any further. As you can see, the number of reviews is the second most important factor for judging a local business. The age of the reviews is important too. Only 16% say that reviews older than 6 months are relevant. But as you can see, consumers pay most attention to overall star rating. So how many stars do you need if you want the trust of your customers? Well, imagine you're looking to buy a product or service and you find 3 choices. Company A with mixed reviews, Company B with no reviews, and Company C with 6 5-star reviews. Who would you choose to buy from? Of course, it's Company C. According to the Bright Local study, the 3-star level is the critical level, with the jump from 2 to 3 stars being worth 4 times as many customers. If you do a Google search for, say, CPA San Diego, here's the 3-pack you'll find on the first page, and if you click for More Places, you'll get the full Google My Business listings. So from what we've learned so far about reviews and rankings, do you think Stephen Wendroff is likely to get more new clients than any of his competitors? With 11 reviews averaging 4.9 stars, the answer is, of course. Google's algorithm gives enormous weight to reviews because they're evidence a business is delivering what their customers need. To save time, the line of least resistance for a potential buyer is to search for customer reviews. Social proof is a psychological phenomenon sometimes called herd behavior, where people look to others for clues, which is a fancy way of saying that potential customers trust the opinions of previous customers. If the reviews are positive, they'll transfer that trust to you. So tell me, if you need your drains unblocked in Omaha, Nebraska, who will you call? Of course, it's the supplier with 60 reviews averaging 4.9 stars. How about dental implants in Tampa, Florida? Perhaps a personal injury lawyer in Macon, Georgia? Or even a plastic surgeon in Sacramento, California? As we've agreed, it's the supplier with more reviews and a higher star rating. Business experts agree. An article in the Harvard Business Review cautioned against neglecting this huge trend to online reviews, and I hope it's making you rethink your own marketing. As they've said, it's time to make a dramatic shift in your strategies to take account of the rising power exerted on future customers by the opinions of existing customers. The Bright Local study shows that more consumers are using reviews more frequently to choose a business. In fact, only 8% of your prospects don't read online reviews. This means when potential clients, customers, or patients become aware of you, 9 out of 10 of them will search online for your reviews. If they search, they will find your reviews. As you've seen, Google have changed their layout so customer reviews are combined with search results, even if they have none, like these law firms in Australia, or these attorneys in Texas. What will your prospects find when they look for your reviews? Take a minute to jump online and search for your own company to see what reviews you've got. Here's a typical search for a law firm in Charlotte, North Carolina. And here's the search result. As you can see, Google shows their reviews. But unfortunately, in this case, Their reviews are 3 years old. What if the search turns up some bad reviews? They're not going to do you much good, right? I mean, do you feel like eating in this restaurant or working with this law firm? Of course, it's not always your fault. Every business can expect at least one client or customer who's impossible to satisfy, but it's still going to affect your reputation. So what if you could head off the bad reviews, find out what went wrong and do something about it before the review gets online? And what if you could take your good reviews and put them up where Google will find them and reward you with a better search ranking? That's only the start of what we can do. If you agree it's time to rethink your marketing, you're going to love Review Investigator. It's an online reputation marketing platform which automatically manages feedback from recent clients and turns them into 5-star reviews. It sources, manages, monitors and reports both internal feedback and external reviews through your own easy-to-use dashboard. Of course, it goes without saying that you're doing a great job for your customers, so they'll be happy to give you feedback. Firstly, you'll add customers to the database, and there are 4 quick and easy ways to do that. You can even link feedback to specific departments or employees who served the customer. Review Investigator will now send up to 7 emails inviting the customer to give feedback on their experience. We provide default templates, but like every part of our system, you can customize it to the needs of your own business. And of course, every part of the Review Investigator system can be navigated from a mobile device. The invitation link takes the customer to the online review form, which is branded to your business. And now we can apply intelligent filtering of customer feedback. As you can see, the form requires a star rating, and in your dashboard you can decide the threshold for positive and negative reviews. The default positive setting is 4 stars or greater, which opens a professionally produced thank you video inviting the customer to copy their feedback to review sites. You can add any rating or review site you want, or even rotate sites to spread reviews across the web. You can choose your own video option and easily customize the page. Customers also receive a thank you email, which again invites them to share their review on the selected review sites. Or you could offer an incentive to work with you again. Remember, you can write your own emails, but a default set is already pre-configured in the software, so you can get started immediately. But what if the feedback is negative? Well, if the star rating is 3 stars or less, the customer is taken to a different page with a different video. This time the message offers an apology and asks for an opportunity to correct our mistakes. Instead of asking for a review, we ask for suggestions on how to correct those mistakes and avoid repeating them in the future. The unhappy customer will also receive an email again apologizing for the mistakes and asking for an opportunity to correct them. It's really important to quickly respond to negative feedback, because 7 out of 10 consumers will return to a business if their concern is resolved quickly. Even positive feedback should get a quick response because it builds goodwill, so you'll be notified as soon as feedback and reviews are received. SMS notification is especially valuable for negative feedback, so you can quickly respond. And whether it's positive or negative, as soon as new feedback is received, you'll instantly receive an email showing you the rating and the full report. Of course, you can read it on a web browser or an email-capable mobile device. Need someone else in the loop? You can easily add new contacts for management and staff. The internal loop is complete. You've learned whether or not you're providing great value and superb service to your clients, customers, and patients. If not, you've had a chance to solve problems for unhappy customers who may now be happy to go on and leave a positive review. Now you'll want to manage those external reviews. Remember, based on your follow-up settings, customers will receive a thank you email which invites them to share their review. So it's important to learn what's being said about you. Of course, whether or not you subscribe to Review Investigator, you want to know what's being said about your business. In the digital era, one of the worst things that can happen is for someone to post an online review and you're not aware of it. With Review Investigator, you'll stay on top of what's being said about you. From your dashboard, you can check your most recent feedback and reviews, your average online rating, and your overall feedback rating. Connect your dashboard to top review sites like Yelp, Google+, Yahoo, or City Search, and Review Investigator will pull in reviews about your business. Snapshots are displayed inside your dashboard, and you'll be alerted when the software finds new ratings or reviews. You can click to instantly see those reviews and ratings, which means you can easily comment or respond. With the Reporting tab, you'll always be aware of your online reputation. You can check feedback response rates, even see feedback star percentages. You can monitor trends and performance at a micro level, such as specific employees or departments, call up the last 30 days, or a specific date range. Now it's time to share the good news and get your reviews out where your prospects can find them. So check this out. Your low monthly investment for Review Investigator includes your own personalized review site, an additional web property which you control. It's a standalone promotional website with basic info such as your trading hours and contact details, plus links to social media and external review sites. And a technical point, the backlinks from this microsite boost your main website's performance on Google. From your dashboard, you can easily choose which comments and reviews you want to share on your microsite. You can even collect new reviews. The Leave a Review button takes your customer directly to the feedback form. But there's more. You can plug in our exclusive widget to your main website, which picks up and displays your choice of positive feedback to site visitors. And if you want, you can even add a feedback page to your website in addition to the widget. Remember, from your dashboard, you control exactly which reviews and feedback are seen by your prospects. How about social media? That's covered too. Automatically share positive feedback and reviews with followers on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. Decide what feedback to share, how often to share it, and the maximum number of posts for each day. Review Investigator is also a powerful email marketing system. It can remarket to customers based on the feedback they've left you. Firstly, search, manage, and segment existing customers based on their ratings. Personalize the default templates to suit your customer base with the HTML editor. Import over a dozen possible merge fields to design a personalized message for your customer. And use the Custom Email Manager for one-off campaigns. How about this? Imagine you filter a list of customers who left negative feedback and pitch an offer to come back and give you a second chance. There's still more. Normally, you'd need additional software at extra cost, but Review Investigator now includes a powerful listings manager, which verifies your business listings across more than 55 online directories, review sites, and social networks. You'll start by entering a detailed profile, complete with links, photos, a business logo, business description, trading hours, and a whole lot more. Review Investigator will populate this profile across dozens of different directories, and you can simply click the View Listing button to see your directory listing. These are all driven from your centralized profile, so if you make any changes, they're adjusted across all of the directory sites. Review Investigator is a bundle of 5 services in one package. First, it filters and manages positive and negative feedback so you can identify unhappy customers and fix any problems before they leave a negative review. Positive feedback is redirected to review sites you choose for their importance. Second, it builds a microsite to promote your business where you control the reviews displayed. Plus, you can show this positive feedback on your existing website and on social media. Thirdly, it monitors key review sites and alerts you instantly when someone gives feedback about your company. Next, it gives you the tools to communicate with customers in your review database and provide them with tailored offers. Finally, and this is extremely powerful, Review Investigator will verify your business profile across more than 55 online directories, review sites, and social networks. When you subscribe, you'll get everything you've seen today, but there's even more as you'll discover inside your dashboard. In fact, there are more than 40 benefits to your business reputation. And yet, even though it includes so much, setting up Review Investigator is easy and straightforward thanks to the intuitive interface and our detailed video tutorials. The knowledge base and FAQs will answer any questions, but if you need hands-on help, we have a friendly team on standby. It's time for some social proof. Let's hear from some of the 7,500 business owners who already subscribe to this platform. That's right, 7,500 subscribers, including Steve Johnson, who said, "I was blown away by the simplicity of use and how quickly I was able to implement this into my business." Jennifer M. said the software is great for business owners who are serious about their reputation and want to build it quickly and consistently. And how about the success enjoyed by Guardian Roofing? When they started using the software, they had just 2 reviews posted online, but here's what happened in 4 months. They got feedback from 181 customers, caught 21 negative reviews, and increased traffic to their website by 25%. They've moved up from 2 to 21 5-star reviews. Plus, they improved their Google search rankings. I guess you're aware that many business owners happily pay $1,000 or more to have their online reputation managed. They know the huge impact of social proof online. It translates to more leads, better conversions, and more sales revenue. But instead of paying others to do it, you can manage your own reviews, ratings, and feedback in-house for just a fraction of that, a tiny fraction. After all, the question is, what's the value of a good reputation for your business? The real answer is, it's priceless. And when you're considering value, think about this. If you don't take action to proactively manage your online reputation, then someday soon you'll be forced into damage control. There's always that one customer who never seems satisfied, but now they can do enormous damage to your business. After watching this video, you know your prospects are already looking for reviews online. Remember, only 8% of people don't read online reviews. And if you're doing any marketing activity, then you need to manage reviews and ratings, because if you do get negative reviews, then unfortunately your prospects will find them. Whether you're using traditional media or online marketing, you could simply be driving prospects to find those negative reviews. In comparison, a subscription to Review Investigator is a tiny investment in proactive reputation management. And look, it's an investment with no risk. If it works to bring new leads and to improve sales conversions, then Review Investigator will pay for itself. And if it doesn't, then get your money back, thanks to our 60-day love it or shove it guarantee. So what's next? Well, whether or not you subscribe to Review Investigator, before long you're going to get some online reviews. Click the link below to download your free guide, How to Respond to Online Reviews. It's my thank you gift in appreciation of the time you've given me today. And then click the button below to schedule a free 14-day trial. Why hesitate? You already know your prospects are looking for reviews online. You can have Review Investigator working for you as soon as tomorrow to source and manage reviews for your business. But please, take action now. Don't just close this video and postpone your decision till later. You're busy. Running a business is hard work, and in the time you've watched this video, a bunch of stuff will have backed up for your attention. So thanks for watching. And please take action now. Download the free guide and schedule your free trial. You haven't clicked yet. Thanks again for watching, but the video has ended. Just click the button.